Okay, so let's talk about something real. You know how our bodies have these little ways of sending us signals when they need some extra care? For me, it's always my nails getting brittle or my skin just not looking its best. Well, if you've recently had a baby, you might be seeing some of those signals loud and clear.
Does any of this look familiar? Maybe your hairbrush is looking a little fuller than you'd like. Your nails seem to break just by looking at them, and your skin, well, it just feels different. I know it can be a little alarming to see these changes, but before we get into the why it's all happening, there's one thing I really need you to hear.
You are so not alone in this, I promise. This is probably one of the most common things new moms go through. It's just your body doing its thing, adjusting to this huge, amazing new chapter. So let's peel back the curtain and see what's really going on.
To really get a handle on the solution, you've got to understand the cause first. And honestly, it almost always comes back to hormones. Your body spent 9 months in one mode, and now it's basically hitting a giant rewind button.
This right here explains everything. When you're pregnant, those super high estrogen levels basically put your normal hair shedding cycle on pause. All your hair just stays in this amazing growth phase. It's why you get that thick, luscious pregnancy hair. But then, after the baby arrives, those hormones take a nosedive, and all that hair that was supposed to fall out over the last 9 months, it gets the signal to go pretty much all at once.
And here's the most important part, the thing I really want you to take away from this timeline. This is a phase. It's temporary. You can see it usually starts around 3 or 4 months postpartum, starts to chill out by 6 months, and for most women, everything's back to normal within a year. It's a natural cycle, not a sign that you're doing anything wrong.
Okay, and this is the crucial part. This is the big pivot. While you can't stop the hormones from doing their thing, you can absolutely give your body the support it needs to get through it gracefully. Nutrition is your secret weapon here. It's how you help your hair, skin, and nails rebuild their strength. This is where you get to take back some control. So with that in mind, let's get into it. Let's build your ultimate rebuild kit. Think of these nutrients as the essential supplies your body is practically begging for right now.
And we're keeping it simple. No overwhelming, mile-long list of supplements. We are just focusing on 6 key players, the most important nutrients that are going to help you rebuild from the inside out.
First up, the MVP, protein. Seriously, this one is non-negotiable. Your hair and your nails are literally made of a protein called keratin. And your skin? It needs another protein, collagen, to stay firm and structured. So just making sure you're getting some protein with every meal, like eggs, beans, or chicken, is absolutely foundational.
Next, let's talk about iron. It is so common to be low in iron after delivery, and that's not just why you feel so deeply exhausted. Low iron is a huge reason for hair thinning. Now here's a little pro tip. Whenever you're eating something rich in iron, like spinach or lentils, pair it with something high in vitamin C. Think bell peppers or a squeeze of lemon. It seriously helps your body absorb all that good stuff.
Then you got zinc. Think of zinc as the foreman of your body's repair crew. It's just essential for growing new cells and keeping your immune system strong. And both of those jobs are in major overtime mode after you have a baby. Things like nuts and seeds are a great way to call in those reinforcements.
Okay, let's talk healthy fats, especially omega-3s. This is so important for new moms because during pregnancy, your body brilliantly sends a lot of your omega-3 supply to your baby to help build their brain. How amazing is that? It's an incredible sacrifice. So after birth, it's so important to build your own stores back up with things like salmon to help fight inflammation and really hydrate your skin from the inside.
We all think of vitamin C for colds, but it does so much more. It's absolutely essential for making that collagen we talked about, the stuff that keeps your skin firm. Plus, it helps your body deal with stress. And let's be honest, what's more stressful than those sleepless nights with a newborn?
And last but not least, biotin. You've probably seen this one marketed all over the place for hair and nails. And yeah, it's important, but the really good news is that it's pretty rare to actually be deficient in it. As long as you're eating a variety of foods like whole grains, eggs, and nuts, you're almost certainly getting everything you need.
All right, so now we know what our body needs, but let's talk about the how. How do we actually make this happen in real life? Because let's be real, especially when you're a new mom, consistency is way more important than perfection.
I want to give you 2 super simple, game-changing habits. First, smart snacking. Don't wait until you're absolutely starving to eat, because that's when we just grab whatever's closest. Try to keep easy, protein-packed snacks nearby, like some nuts or hard-boiled eggs. And second, hydration. Just keep a water bottle with you wherever you go.
You'd be amazed at how quickly even a little dehydration can show up on your skin and hair.
Okay, before we wrap this up, we need to do a little myth busting. There's a lot of information out there, and some of it can cause a whole lot of unnecessary stress. So let's separate the facts from the fiction.
Let's just tackle these head-on. First, the myth that all this hair shedding means you must be deficient in something. The truth, as we saw, in most cases, it is just that normal, totally temporary hormonal shift. And second, the myth that you need to go buy a whole pharmacy of supplements to fix it. The real truth is, your best bet is always to focus on real food first. That's where the true building blocks are.
Just take a second to think about it. Your body performed an actual miracle. It grew and birthed a human. Now it's in full-on recovery and rebuild mode. So the last question I want to leave you with is this. What is just one small, kind, nourishing choice you can make for your body today to help it on its journey? Maybe it's just grabbing a glass of water right now. It all counts.